So we're back with...
Rolls on the road.
With? Can you do the royal wave?
I can do the royal wave, I think.
You think, yeah?
Well, I'm not royal. I've just got opinions.
You've just got opinions. Many people with opinions these days. So what we're going to talk about today...
Charles as a king.
Charles as a king. Okay, so go on then. What's your opinion of our Charlie boy becoming king of England?
I don't think he should.
No.
No.
Talk about opinions, proper...
Well, yeah, I don't think he should. I'd just be quite happy if the Queen handed the monarchy over to William and Kate, because I think Charles ruined it when he split up, when he was having an affair all that time with Camilla while he was married. So in my opinion, he used Diana, and although Camilla, if he'd have married Camilla in the first place, then I think, I would have accepted her, because she doesn't seem that bad actually. On the face of it, when you see her, she's an okay sort of person. But
she's an okay sort of person.
Well, yeah.
I think highly of her. She's an okay sort of person.
Because I cannot get past the fact that she carried on an affair with Charles from the day, from before they got married. And also the fact that Diana's dead. If it was a case of they got divorced and then he married her, maybe I could live with that.
But because it was carrying on behind her back.
But yeah, and
but she knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Well, yeah, I'm sure she did, because she had that interview on the BBC, didn't she? And and she said there was 3 of them in that marriage, so it was a bit crowded. So yes, she did know, but obviously you don't like to think it is. It's happened. You don't like to think that's happening, and you think maybe you'll carry on and try and it might go away, but it wasn't, because don't forget she was only a young girl as well. Compared to Charles, compared to Charles, and people say, oh well, he had to marry her. He didn't really have a choice. He had to marry her. But how come then that he married Camilla, put his foot down more or less after Diana had died? He put his foot down and said, I'm marrying Camilla, and she's going to be by my side wherever I go. I know things have progressed a bit, because the royal family never agreed with divorce, etc. But if he'd have been more or less the same age as her, if he'd have been 21 and he'd have married her, then I might have thought, well, yeah, he was forced into it. But let's face it, he was 30. At least 30.
Just pushing on. 30 is old in England.
Well, yeah, he could have at least, it was an age where he could have, stuck up for himself, like he did after Diana had died. But it was a bit late then for Diana, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So
she couldn't do anything about it. Yeah.
No, so that's why.
So you think, as a king, but do you think he shouldn't be king just because of that, or for other reasons? Do you think he'd not be able to hack it?
Well,
or do you think the monarchy would disappear if he took over?
Well, I don't think it would disappear. I mean, he has got some, like for instance, the green, the environment. He's an
advocate for this.
And he's preached about the environment for way back when nobody even thought about it. So, in that respect, that's a good point of, he's got a good opinion there. Whether he can do much about it, I don't know. But other than that, the fact that he didn't speak up when he could, for say, no, I'm not marrying Diana because it's not, I don't love her, and the fact that he didn't speak up then really makes him, I know people change, but it really makes him, weak sort of thing.
No.
In my opinion, anyway.
And so you think he wouldn't be a good king because of this then?
Well,
but we'd have to change all the money and everything. Could you imagine having his face on the money?
Yeah, and then, I mean, he's quite old, isn't he? So how long do we know?
How long's he got left?
Yeah, well.
Charles, how long have you got left? Maybe.
And the other fact is, I mean, and the Queen's given her a blessing actually for Camilla to be Queen Consort.
Yeah, what does that mean? Can you explain?
Not really, no.
Kind of a royal correspondent to you, don't know.
No.
You're supposed to check these things on that when we came down to get you.
Well, I suppose it means that.
That you're the Queen Consort.
Yeah, that's.
Like an advisor, no? So no, just
Well,
the woman married to King.
They mustn't be able to call her, you know,
A
Your
real
Majesty.
queen.
Yeah, I
I
assume
think.
they couldn't call her Your Majesty.
Hmm.
But, you know, because she's married to Charles, you know, she's the Queen Consort, and you know, that I don't like the idea of that. You know, especially how they've always gone on about, oh, you know, they can't agree with divorce. They wouldn't let Princess Margaret marry a divorcee in the 50s.
Is she still alive?
Oh no.
Ah, okay.
No. She was. I mean, she actually, you know, smoked and drank herself to death. I think she was.
Ah, okay.
She enjoyed herself. I'll say that. You know.
In The Crown, she was very lively.
Yeah. Oh, she was.
Character.
Yeah. And she wanted to do what she wanted to do. That was the thing. You know.
And she should be able to.
Yeah. Well,
I can't imagine. Was that red? Oops. No, it wasn't. If the police are watching this video, it wasn't red. This one is red, and we're stopping at it. She's dancing away in car here next to her, next to us. What was going on? So the Queen, Camilla. We're talking about Camilla. When she's Queen Consort, she's not going to get a crown. Then you think?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I would imagine, you know, there'll only be Charles will get crowned king because. The Queen got crowned Queen, but like Prince Philip at the time, he was just one down. He couldn't be made a king. But I mean, for instance, the Queen Mother, because her husband was the king, she was Queen Elizabeth. The Queen Mother. She was the Queen. You know, so I'm not really sure, to be fair, that how it'll work out.
Yeah, because normally if the king's in power, the wife is a queen.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
yeah.
because of the divorce.
But she'll be.
I think the Queen just did it just to show the UK to be nice towards her, because otherwise.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Because I think if the Queen agrees, then we all agree.
Yeah, well, that's the idea, I think. Yeah.
So I just thought in the next episode now we can talk about Philip. I didn't write that down in the list, but we can because he's just it now, and he bless him.
Yeah.
So, all right, thank you very much, Pat, and hopefully we won't crash in the next 2 minutes.
Don't say that.